Now we're going to look at the construction of some different types of cabinets that are popular out there today. These cabinets here are Mills Pride, and they come from Home Depot. They're their lower end line, so they're made of particle board. Here you see the particle board cabinet, and it's assembled with a quick connect fitting, much like a desk you'd buy at Walmart, and it just slides in and clips the cabinets. So basically, these come in a box and you assemble them yourself. You have to be a little careful because being with particle board, this one here was broken just by moving it into here. The particle board is given away to the quick connect fittings and it's pretty much already trashed. You also notice that it has metal sided drawers which screw to the back of the drawer front, and they're only 3 inches deep. The base of the drawer is a high density cardboard. Inside the cabinet, you'll see it has a half shelf, and all this is particle board, and they even edge band it to put an edge on it to make it look like plywood. It's kind of humorous. And this particular cabinet came pre-drilled for handles, but they drilled it in the wrong spot, so we would have to return this one if we were to use it in our construction process. This cabinet here comes from Bay City Plywood. They advertise it as an all-wood cabinet. What they failed to tell you is how much wood. In this particular case, they're using 3/8 inch plywood. With that thickness of plywood, it has a very difficult time staying flat, which means you can't run a screw through it. It has to be assembled with these plastic brackets and these metal corner brackets. The drawer slides are extending from front to back and not mounted on the sides, which reduces the size of the drawer. This drawer is only, again, 3 inches deep. It only extends out to 15.5, 16 inches, and they consider this a full extension drawer. It's also a face frame cabinet, and as you see, most of these cabinets from a distance, they look pretty decent. But with the face frame cabinet, what you're doing is you're losing about 2 inches of drawer size and door size all the way around the cabinet. You're also going to have gaps between each individual cabinet and be able to see the seam where they're constructed together, where they're assembled together. This cabinet as well only has a half a shelf, and unless otherwise specified, this is not a solid wood door. This is a wood composite with a wood veneer over the top. The only thing that's solid wood on this cabinet is the stiles, the drawer front, and the face frame. To take an even closer look at this cabinet, I decided to remove the door and cut it in half. Now remember, this cabinet was advertised as an all-wood cabinet. However, it didn't say that the doors were all wood. If you take a good close look, I'm right. This is an MDF panel in the center, and you have a wood stiles on each side. When they take a MDF panel, what they use is a wood veneer. Now, a veneer is when you take a log and you cut it in a circle and you get a big sheet of wood papers, for lack of a better word. And it's high pressure laminated to the MDF, giving the appearance of a solid wood door. The finish on these doors, as well as Mills Pride, Craft Made, American Woodmark, all have a polyurethane finish, and you can almost feel it. It feels like a plastic coating. Now the problem with that, it's good for shipping purposes because it's durable, but in time, this plastic coating is going to yellow and discolor the cabinets. So as you can see, an all plywood cabinet might not be what exactly you expect it to be. There's a lot of tricks in the trade that you have to be careful for when you buy cabinets. With the structural integrity of this cabinet, from the clips to the 3/8 inch plywood, the half shelves, the metal slides in the drawer, it's not going to have the integrity that you need for your home. It's just not going to work. It's not worth the money. It's not worth the little bit of savings that you're going to get on that cabinet. At the Home Improvement Source, we build all of our cabinets in the full overlay European style. We use only the 3/4 inch plywood, preferably pre-finished maple plywood, which allows us to screw the cabinet together as opposed to using the plastic and metal clips. We also add a front and a rear spanner for additional support to the cabinet. Our drawers extend a full 22 inches instead of the 16 inches of our competitors. They're also nearly 4.5 inches deep as opposed to 3 inches deep. They're all equipped with the standard ball bearing stainless steel slides, and most folks like the soft close feature to tie the drawer in, pull the drawer in when you're done. The hardware in the cabinets, we use a 9-way adjustable Bloom hinge. This makes for easy door adjustments and longer lasting positioning. We also have the shock absorbers are standard on all of our cabinets. And we have a lacquer finish as opposed to a polyurethane finish. What that means is that in time, this cabinet's going to look better and be worth more money, as this has a furniture grade type of finish that you'll actually clean with the furniture polish a few times a year. Now, we've seen how a typical craft-made and American Woodmark Bay City plywood cabinet door is constructed, and I'd just like to show you how it compares with the Home Improvement Source door. The thickness of the door is obvious. The solid wood comes right out of the Carolinas here in the good old USA. We've got the large stiles and the lacquer finish, which is going to provide you for many years of beauty and added value to your home. So from what you learned, wouldn't you agree that just for as little as 10% more for your cabinets, you can get the type of quality that the Home Improvement Source has to offer, adding beauty and value to your home for years to come?